Yo, what's up, guys? Jordan the Joint here. I'm gonna show you guys how to baby cuff your pants. In this video, some Dickies, doesn't matter. You could do this with Ben Davis, 501s, etc., etc. What you're gonna need is an iron. Doesn't matter what iron. Anyone that has steam option, and you can set the setting to this pattern. You're gonna need like a rag or a bandana. Doesn't matter. I'm just using a rag. I don't have a bandana on me right now. Some starch. This is gonna come in handy. I'll show you guys later on in the video why. It doesn't matter what type of starch. I use Flawless Heavy Finish. You can use Stay Flow, or I think there's another called Lean something. Some scissors. Just regular sewing scissors right here I have. Doesn't matter. You can use whatever. But all right, let's get into it. All right, so this part, I don't know what this is called. Just this end of the pants right here. So what most people would do, and I would recommend you do it, than just like cutting it, right? This whole entire part. But I forgot what it's called. But it's like a sewing tool that I don't know if you can see these little like sewing parts right here. You put I forgot what the tool is, but you put it in, it like unhooks them, all of them, so that you don't lose the length of your pants, and it's still like the same. But since I don't have that, and I don't want this part on here, these are old pants anyways, but I don't care. But why I don't want this is that this drags on the bottom of my shoe, and I know people are like, oh, you can just fix it. Still, I prefer to just to baby cuff it, because I don't like this it looks too big for me. Like, I prefer to have it, like just regular. Doesn't matter.
Wait, they're gonna think like I have ugly nails. So.
Get your bitch ass up, bitch!
You cut this, you don't need this anymore. You could throw this away. I don't know if you like to sew shit, bro. Use this extra fabric for something. I wouldn't. But right here's the best part. So right here, what I usually do. Well, so you guys can see how it's gonna look like I have done this already with some 501s. Let me show you guys. Okay, I have done this on my 501s. Like, just so you guys can see. Obviously, it's not gonna turn out like this. These are Dickies. This is different fabric, but just so that you guys get like just like on what it can look like. There's just, these look really fucked up since these pants are so big and my shoe like bites the shit out of it. But this is, yeah, this is how it's gonna look like. Way cleaner than this though. So what you're gonna want to do, you're gonna want to cut these little strings right here with your scissors. So this is where the iron's gonna come in handy, where you're gonna start like folding it and folding it. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. Alright, so what you're gonna want to do. I'm gonna cut that shit off. Alright, so right here, this little tricky part, because it depends how big do you want this cuff. Me, I want it like that. So right here is difficult because this is where the iron comes in place. So you're just gonna want to, and it's gonna want to flap on you. That's why, look, add a little bit of steam. Give it it stays in place. And you're gonna want to fold it on the other side. All right, turn it around for you guys right here. You're just gonna want to iron this same, just like the other side. You're gonna want to, you guys want a lot of steam, but so if you guys want to go to the max, go for it. Just get it down. Remember, guys, this is not the only step that you guys are gonna need. You're gonna have to fold it a second time. That's when it's gonna look good. Alright, so there, you flipped it a second time, but we ain't done yet though, guys. But it looks pretty clean. Honestly, some people just leave it like this. You see that? Looks crisp. But so now you could risk that it flips over, because time to time you're gonna be walking and this could lift up. Honestly, it's never happened to me. I don't have a problem with it just leaving it like this. But so it's secure, you're gonna want to add a lot of starch to it and just iron over it so it hardens. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do it right now. Alright, so you're gonna want to add like a light coat, but like just 1 and 2, not too much. I'm probably gonna spray a little bit, but just with that. Then your bandana or rag, whatever you have, throw it over it and iron it for like, I would say probably like 30 minutes on both sides so that it stays hardened up. Right here is where I usually like to cut off the steam, only because this evaporates the starch and it doesn't let the starch do its thing. So if you want to do it like that, bro, I don't know. Okay, so after you ironed it for like at least 20 to 30 minutes, this is how it should look. As you can see, it's not really dry from over here, but the baby cup itself, I think it came out decently. So this is how it should look, guys. After adding the starch, it hardens, and I don't think you guys will have any trouble while you're walking around. I don't think you'll get like heel bite, but you guys can see, turned out pretty good. Now, you guys could take precaution, and I think, yeah, you guys could take precaution and put in like tape, like in the actual baby cup itself, like a whole line of tape, or how a bunch of tailors that have seen how they do it, they usually buy some fabric tape, put it on the whole, like underneath this whole cuff, and just iron it. But I'll show you guys how you could do it more simple, easy way, and that's not really needed, guys. If I'm being honest, like this, it should be like, this should just be fine, just with a little bit of starch and some ironing, you'll be good. But now we got to do the other leg, so let's go. Once again, you guys don't need this fabric unless you want to like use it for some other reason. So just like we did with that leg. So what I want you guys to do, because obviously I don't want to bore you guys out with this video. It's already probably too long, but what I want you guys to do, go back into the video and rewatch what I did with this, and you're just gonna want to copy that those exact same steps on this pant leg. And here it looks. The other part came out just as right as well. Same steps. Spray starch, put a bandana over it, and you'll be good. So with that, the end of the video is almost coming up, and I'm gonna put these on for you guys just so you guys can see how they look while you're wearing them.
I put on a sick one.